For today, I want to discuss a little bit about team building and outsourcing, actually. This comes based off of a podcast interview that I did a few days ago with a woman that her whole business has been built off of outsourcing, as well as she helps others to do the same, to find overseas virtual assistants to aid in building your business. This is a super effective thing to do for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's actually extremely cost effective. And people ask about this particularly in the sense of ethics. And so the reason why it's cost effective is because you are actually outsourcing your work to somebody overseas in a lot of the times a third world country. So you can pay them significantly less than somebody in, let's say, the US. Now, here comes the question of ethics, right? How do you ethically pay somebody less money for the same work that you would pay so much more for in the US? My podcast guest actually dropped the stat that because cost of housing and cost of living is about 85% less in these other countries, you're able to pay them a lower wage, yet based off of how much it costs for them to live, how much actually money they can make in their own country if they physically were working in person, you're paying them actually significantly more than what those around them are making. And so it's up to you, the ethical question, to ask yourself that question about how you feel about it. And I'm not the expert on that piece of the puzzle, but if I look at it even from their point of view, right? If I was the person sitting in a third world country looking for more work, looking for more money to take care of myself and my family, am I going to be focused on the comparison of, wow, somebody in the US is getting paid 5 times as much as I am for the same work? Or am I going to look at the comparison of, wow, I'm actually making more than everybody around me. I have more than enough to feed myself and my family, and because of that, I'm simply grateful. So for you to decide, that's the way that I'm going to sort of picture it in my mind. And personally, I've never had an outsourced employee that was upset by the amount of money they made. They're happy about it, and it is still significantly less than what you would pay for that work in the US. End of day, it's pretty much a win-win. So let's pivot and let's just talk to the benefits here around outsourcing for your business, okay? Why you should do it. Other than it's very inexpensive, it's going to allow you to focus in on doing things that are more important for your business. It's going to free up your time so that you can focus on something else. During this call that I had, funny enough, she brought up this point that a lot of people will spend time on marketing activities like photo editing or creating a graphic on Canva or something because it's less scary than doing a sales call, right? Or it's less scary than building a brand new program. But end of day, what is going to make you more money? What is a more valuable activity that you personally need to be doing? And they are those sales calls. They are those activities of building new programming. And so by outsourcing a job like marketing, like graphic design and video editing, it's now freeing up your time to focus solely on those activities that are the highest value. You need to be spending your time wisely. It's the one thing that we don't get any more of, so spend it wisely. Along these same lines, a lot of people, they believe or they know that they have to do these marketing activities to grow their business, right? Let's just keep on this piece of video editing and graphic design. A lot of people know this for a fact, But whether it's because of their age or how they grew up, or if they have a fear of technology, they're not very good at these things, or it's tough for them to learn how to do video editing, how to post a video onto YouTube, how to make a graphic that is clear, that doesn't make you feel dumb. But you don't need to know how to do everything. You shouldn't be doing everything in your business. And so, by outsourcing your marketing work, by outsourcing your video editing, your graphic design work, again, now you can relieve those stresses. You know it's important, but you should know that you don't need to be the one to do it. Allow somebody else that loves doing it, that's good at doing it, to do it for you, right? And they're going to do it with you in the sense of you'll still have control over how the ending look and feel is. You'll still be able to approve stuff before it goes out. So you'll still have the overarching control of your business, your branding, your messaging, everything like that, right? Beautiful. Another piece, here's the last one that I'll leave you with. Keep this kind of short. By outsourcing work, by bringing on a virtual assistant, time and time again, we hear that people now start to feel like they run a legitimate business. If you're a solopreneur out there, as in you're the only one that's working to bring in your own income, to do everything in your business, a lot of times it can feel like you're sort of faking it till you make it, or it feels that you're just a fancy type of employee, or you're just, you're playing business. Once you actually have a team member, even if they're an outsourced virtual assistant, you all of a sudden start to feel much more legitimate. You feel like you're actually running a business. You have an employee actually that's working for you. Just that fact can boost your confidence so much. You're now going to be able to accomplish things that you didn't realize. You now have a team member that you can share your wins with, a team member you can share your struggles with, brainstorm. Yes, end of day, they have a task of helping with your video editing and your marketing, but overarching, they're part of your business and they're going to be excited to help you grow. And thus, it's going to get you more excited to grow also, propel you forwards. Sharing with people is so important. There's this old adage that says, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. And this is a step in that right direction. By getting outside help, by building a team, you're going to grow your confidence. You're going to grow your motivation to keep working harder. Not to mention that a lot of times people enjoy being accountable to others. They'd rather do something for somebody else than do it for themselves. So now if you know that you have somebody on your team that is counting on you, relying on you, expecting stuff from you, the chances of you following through with it are a lot higher. And so, everybody out there, that's that short little rant for you today about outsourcing, about growing your team. That's my Thoughtful Thursday rant. And so, if you have a challenge going on in your business, maybe you're at this stage where you're trying to figure out what exactly is your service offering, what exactly or who exactly is the client that you want to serve, and how do you get that first client? If it's that, we're all the way up to how do I increase my retainers? How do I increase the lifetime value of customers? Come to Thoughtful Thursday. Let's discuss this with each other, with other business owners all in the room. Let's mastermind, let's network, let's all grow together and help to make a bigger and better impact on this world. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, my name is Wayne Veldsman. I'll see you soon.